E-cigarettes are marketing and appeared in the market as a substitute for smoking. So we have to make clear that it's a product available only for smokers. Knowing the devastating consequences of smoking to the health, we are expecting, based on currently available evidence, that the electronic cigarette use and switching from smoking to electronic cigarette use will result in huge potential benefits in the health of the smokers. And we are expecting to see this on a population level over the next few years. It's still too early to see it. But based on the evidence we have from the studies performed on chemical, cytotoxic, toxicological, and clinical level, we are pretty confident in expecting huge benefits for the health of consumers. As time goes by and as the use elevates in the population level, we are expecting to see more studies coming up. But we still need to learn a lot more about the electronic cigarettes from other aspects, from a chemical point of view, from toxicological point of view. We must develop products which are more efficient and better, provide more nicotine, provide faster the nicotine to the user, so that they are more effective as smoking substitutes. So we need to learn a lot more. Research is still in its infancy. However, we have enough data to expect several benefits for the health, but there are still a lot of things that need to be examined. I'm sure that we are seeing a huge endorsement of the electronic cigarette by the smokers, and based on that, we are expecting a boost in the use of the electronic cigarette by the population of smokers. Therefore, we'll have more data in the future concerning their use and their effects from the use. I think it's still too early to discuss about the big innovation. We have to make the products more effective in nicotine delivery. We have to make the products more similar to cigarette smoke in the levels at which they deliver and nicotine is absorbed by the user. Still, we are too early. There are some other things that need to be improved. For example, battery efficiency. We need to make the devices smaller but more efficient, to last more. So it's both in terms of the experience provided and the pleasure perceived by the user, and on the field of technology in the battery area and in the atomizer area, that there need to be some improvements before we see any major innovation in this industry. This industry is already an innovation by itself. It's the only product that was ever developed which looks so much like smoking, but has so much lower toxic chemicals released from it compared to smoking. So this is an innovation by itself, just the presence of the cigarette in the market. This will depend on how much regulation will be based on common sense. It is very important that some regulation must be present, must be implemented, but we should make sure that this regulation will not kill the product and the potential of the product to serve as a smoking substitute. The problem is that you know that there is a huge variety of devices, of liquids, of atomizers, of batteries. If we apply some kind of a strict regulation, like a medicinal regulation that was proposed lately, this will kill the product, and more than 95% of the products will be out of the market. So the smoker will have much fewer choices to make, and this will definitely have a negative impact in public health. So the regulation must be fair, must be based on common sense and mostly on science, and should make the e-cigarette available and let it compete with the main competitor, which is the tobacco cigarette, of course. Yeah, this conference was extremely interesting because we could see, both in terms of science, what is going on in the e-cigarette world and what we further need to know. And we also saw the aspect from the industry itself, We learn the way they are thinking, the way they are approaching this phenomenon, because it's now a social phenomenon, the electronic cigarette, and it's attracting a lot of attention from everyone. I think there must be a lot of improvements in the e-cigarette industry, mostly make them a little bit more responsible into testing their products and investing in research, because only through research they will be able to support the products and to improve the quality and safety of the products.